algorithm on YouTube will serve you some things that you were never searching for. But in this particular instance, a video pops up of some dude that says he's working like some crazy shift driving for like DoorDash, one of those delivery places, and he like films a whole day of I'll post his name up. I gotta find his name. I'll put it in the thumbnail or in the title here. Anyways, I get sucked into watching this dude just hustle and grind all day. And like one thing that's kind of pissed me off, and he delivered, I think, a bunch of groceries from Walmart, and he ends up getting no tip. And I remember having conversations with people on Instagram that listen to some of my other episodes on here, and they would drop me a DM that they either made a living out of doing delivery, or it was a side hustle, at nights and the weekends, and they would complain about how many people would zero tip. And I'm just like, it always really pisses me off. It's one of those things that if you can't afford it, don't do it, was always my mindset. Even when I was broke, like broke as a teenager. Even when you got a little bit of money, you would never think about going somewhere and not tipping. It's then you just got fast food, or you microwave something at home. So the thought is you had someone go pick up a bunch of groceries from Walmart, deliver them to your house, and you couldn't even like duke them $5. It's kind of infuriating to me that that's just where we are as a society. And I know, like, if you talk to people, that work in hospitality, that are servers, it's not that uncommon to get no tips and low tips. But it's just infuriating. Like, no matter what it is, the minimum tip I'm doing, if someone's delivering something to my house, whether it's pizza or something from UberEats, is $10. And I look at how far they got to go, and then the tip goes up from there. There's times I order food I like. It's like I'm far away from some of these places. I might end up tipping $25, just because I'm very busy. It's not worth my time to do whatever it is I'm doing. Drive down to get this food. Wait for it, drive back. Like, I know this all takes time. It's like I work 7 days a week as it is. I'm swamped. But I still want the food, so I'll throw someone $25 to bring me something I really want, or I'll order a bunch of food and it's for a couple days, give some to my dad. But just the thought of no tipping and someone's bringing a bunch of groceries to your house, and I know that mindset because I grew up in that, that mindset of when you got no money, you always think you need your money more than the other person needs the money, so you just start thinking, well, I can't afford to do it. I mean, then you need to take your ass and you can do curbside. You don't got a car, get someone to give you a ride and go pick it up curbside. You could obviously order the groceries through your app. You just needed to find a way to go pick them up. But it's like, it gives you a little ugly view into our society, and it's like, it's frustrating. That's where we're at. Throw up $2. Like, do something. The no tipping. I got a lot of comments back on DM saying, hey, I sometimes have my deliveries with no tip some night, or a dollar tip or $2, which ain't the greatest tip, but I'll take $2 over no bucks. But I think it's that mindset of, well, the company should just pay you more, and it's like, but this thing is working off of tips. It's like when you go in a restaurant and tip, and you're like, well, it's not my fault the restaurant doesn't pay him. But here's the thing, if you know the rules of the game and you're taking advantage of it, then you suck. They're getting paid like $2.65 an hour. They work for tips. If you don't want to tip, or you can't afford to tip, to go to McDonald's or go home and microwave a pizza. But I ended up finding this video interesting, just to see someone out just hustling and grinding, because that's how I spent my whole life. That's how I dug myself out of the gutter, was just grinding and grinding and grinding, saving money, reinvesting money, grinding, saving money, starting a business, saving more money, starting another business. It was fun. It was actually fun to watch. It's like, man, someone's out there actually busting their ass. I talked to a couple people about this, episode and just a general thought of that work. And I think don't quote me on it. You have to go watch one of his episodes, or I'm assuming there's a whole bunch of people that record their days where you can find this information. But I think he grinded all day and he averaged like $13 an hour. And then someone would say, well, for that, why not just go work at McDonald's? It's probably less work and less hassle for the same amount of money. And I can see that. But at the same time, it's like I could sit in my car all day listening to the music I want to listen to. I can take a break whenever I want to take a break. I get to drive around. I get to do different things. I got to deal with customers' complaints. It's kind of annoying, but there is no like easy job. You're always going to have to deal with something at the end of the day, no matter what job you do. But it kind of to spend your whole day on your own term. If you want to take a 2-hour break, you take a 2-hour break. Want to take a nap, take a nap. It's I think I would rather sit in my car all day and make deliveries and, listen to music and just, I like driving around and stop at the park, and why not? I feel like, is the upward mobility there? No, you might have a better chance of becoming a manager at McDonald's or Panera Bread or getting into Amazon, trying to climb your way up. But in terms of just trying to make money and having a little bit of freedom, I don't know if it's that bad of a deal, just driving around all day. I think maybe too. I think for him particularly, I wonder if it's his location. I feel like where he was driving around kind of reminded me of partly my old neighborhood, and I could see where a lot of people just wouldn't tip or they wouldn't tip a lot. I probably abnormally tip. That's just how I always been because I've been broke, and I know what it's like to just be down on your luck. So those people, dude, if you're willing to bring me food, I'm gonna drop you $10. It's one of those things that's like, I know it's your job, but it's also appreciated. I just wish more people were that way. Or you just say, I can't afford to tip you, so I'm not going to go to the restaurant. We don't think that way, unfortunately. You realize the human mind can justify anything on this planet. People are going to a Chili's and no tip and then say, well, the restaurant should pay them more. And I'm like, you know what? They could. And your 2 for $20 is just going to become 2 for $30. One way or another, you're going to end up paying. But right now, the way the tipping system works, it just allows the customer to stiff the server, which sucks. So my thought is, if you're dropping off $100 in groceries, DoorDash and Uber, whoever it is, they need to tack on. So you're gonna have to tip $5. If you want to, you're not going to get away with dropping off $100 or $200 worth of groceries, or any groceries for that matter, without tipping. And if they don't want to tip, then again, it's like Uber. These delivery places, they want to make the money, so they want to get as many customers as possible. So they don't want to scare the customers away. But when you start not getting drivers because they're getting tired of getting screwed, I don't know. We'll have to see how that goes. But anyways, you get someone delivering food to your house, tip the damn people. You go to a restaurant, tip the damn people. Like, if you can't afford it, then don't do it. Anyways, I'll find out the channel's name here, and I'll make sure I post it up in the title and the thumbnail. Go check the video out. This dude's just hustling. I think he worked like 18 hours or some shit. Crazy because it's at a time when there's a bazillion jobs out there. There's money to be made, and you feel like a lot of people just don't want to make it. And now's the time to go grind and hustle, make some moves, make some money, save some money, and then get yourself set up for a better place. But that's all I got for this one. If you work for one of these delivery joints and you got some bad stories, drop a comment below. I'm curious to see how bad it is out there, and if you can, drop what city. I'm just curious to see if it's by state or by city, if it gets worse. Until then, though, I'm going to catch you on the next one.